How's it going, y'all? This is David here, back with a brand new video. And I wasn't going to make a video today, but then when I got the latest news, I just knew I had to make it. The Philadelphia Eagles have traded their former first-round pick number 2 overall from the 2016 class, Carson Wentz, to the Indianapolis Colts. In return, the Colts have traded their second and third-round pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, a lot of people are saying, what were the Eagles thinking? Because they didn't get a whole lot in return for him. They only got a second and their third-round pick, when a lot of people thought he was worth more of a first-round pick. But the Eagles were originally going to want that Matthew Stafford kind of trade, where the Eagles wanted a player in return and 2 first-round picks. However, that wasn't going to happen, so the Eagles basically had to settle with what they had. So the Colts were that one team that everyone thought was going to be the team biggest in the not the Matthew Stafford, but the Carson Wentz trade. Because Frank Reich's the coach of Indy. Frank Reich was the offensive coordinator in Philadelphia when Carson Wentz had his MVP season, but now So it was just something we all saw was going to happen, and the Colts are a team desperate in need of a quarterback ever since Phillip Rivers retired. So let's take a look at the Eagle. What this trade will mean for both franchises. For the Eagles, they're basically dumping salary. That's what basically the Rams did to Jared Goff. They dumped his salary by trading for Matthew Stafford and giving up those 2 first-round picks, because the Rams were kind of in a bad cap situation, and the Rams basically wanted to dump his salary. And that's what the Eagles are doing to Carson Wentz. They're dumping his salary to basically build on the future. So the Eagles are a team that are going to be looking for a quarterback in this year's draft, because looking at their quarterback situation, I don't think Jalen Hurts is the guy. But now the Eagles are going to be in a quarterback-needy team. So let's take a look at what it also means for the Colts. He's reunited with Frank Reich. They needed a quarterback. Colts are going to be in a great cap situation where they could start building on for this season. Everyone thinks that they're just a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender. It just might work for the Colts now. It just might. So when you look at the Colts, Eagles, who do I think has won this trade? I think the Colts, because they don't have to give up a whole lot. They're only going to give up a second and third round pick, and that if Carson Wentz could stay healthy, this is a team that really could win. And for the Eagles, I think they won to the degree where, not for what they got in return, second round, third round picks, I just don't think they're going to win with that. But what they are going to win with is they're basically dumping his salary, because even though the salary cap, his contract is going to hurt their cap this year, after next year, they're going to be in a fine. His contract is out of their hands, so I think the Eagles are just a team that's just basically rebuilding for their future. I mean, Carson Wentz, the second overall pick in the 2016 draft, the Eagles traded up to get him, because remember, the 2016 draft, the top 2 picks were the same top 2 picks from the year before, the Titans and the Buccaneers. So the Titans-Buccaneers both traded with the Rams and the Eagles to move up, because the Titans and Buccaneers were sure that they had their quarterbacks for the future who they drafted the year before. So now the Buccaneers. So the Rams and Eagles used those two picks that they traded up to get quarterbacks, and now these last 2 months those quarterbacks were traded away. But all I have to say is, great move by the Colts, and because I think they could start winning right now. But also for the Eagles, I think they were just basically building for their future. So, again, so let me know what you think in the comments section below. This is David. I'm out. Peace.